Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We're on circular art. This is your fourth workshop, and we're going to create three 1.5 inch radius circles, and we're going to use this center line. Okay, we need to be able to keep doing this center line because you're going to practice. You're going to make different circular art pieces over and over again. So the better and quicker you are at finding the center point here, the better. So just keep practicing it. If you need to go back to a video or ask me for a little tip along the way, that's just fine. Okay, but we're gonna start with the center line here and then find your center point, and we are going to create three circles along here, and this is right before we dive into angle measurements here. Okay, so what I'm looking for is to create three circles that have 1.5 inch radius. If you look real close right there, 1.5 inches is pointing, and it's so weird, it doesn't point right at a circle, so we're going back a little bit. There you go, 1.5 inches. So I'm going to center the first one on the middle. Use the mechanical pencil without any lead in it there, and then I am gonna go, whoa, I'm throwing stuff. I'm gonna go, there's 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches. I'm coming back to that point right there, and I really got to focus on keeping the center, the hand that's holding the center point down. Doesn't matter if the paper spins as long as my hand is held strongly right there. Shifted maybe a little bit, but I'm good there. Okay, and the reason I chose 1.5 inches, this is 1.5 inches from here to here. Okay, so this is 1.5 inches, and you don't need to mark those. Okay, we're going to end up probably erasing these because what we're doing is we're going to start creating angles on these circles. The reason I chose this is because this is 1.5 inches plus another 1.5. 1 plus 1 is 2 inches plus these two, add these two halves together. This would be a 3-inch circle diameter. If I have two more of these, that would be 3 inches here, 3 inches here, and 3 inches here. The whole thing would be 9 inches. And since the paper is 11 inches, it'll fit really neatly on here, so no problems. Okay. There's my center point. We're not going to be too precise here, but we're going to try to split the difference here between these 2 points, the edge of the paper and here. So I'm just guessing what the middle is. I'm trying to get right in the middle there. I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. I'm trying to split this in half. If I wanted to be official, I could go right here. Well, it's 4 inches perfect, so I could split it in half and use 2 inches there. So you can do that. That actually worked out perfect. And let's see how good my estimation here is here. Ah, man, I'm good. Sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not good. But there's 2 other center points, and we're gonna create 2 more circles. Okay, once again, we're using the tip of that without any lead sticking out. I'm coming to the 1.5 inches, and I can trace that around. Okay, that's a good circle. And I'm coming over here and doing the same thing, 1.5 inches. Coming back a little bit, 1.5 inches. Okay, if your hands feel like awkward, this is sort of awkward to do, so it totally makes sense for them to feel awkward along the way. But what we need to get checked off here is 3 circles that each have 1.5 inch radius. That means they have a 3-inch diameter or distance all the way across. Okay, and I'll check you off when we're there because we're going to be going into using this bad boy next. One of my favorite math tools. All right, good luck.